Alright guys, we are back at you people once again with another My Thoughts video.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Another
And
month coming at you.
yeah, this time around we're going to be talking about WWE 2K24. Where me and my buddy Joe, we're going to give our thoughts on, because we just watched the trailer. And I pulled up the GameStop page where it has the covers and all that. So we're going to give our thoughts on the trailer and the cover of the game itself. There's a couple different covers, by the way. You got a normal cover, you got a deluxe edition, and then you got this 40 years of WrestleMania, which all look pretty kick-ass.
Hell yeah, Dick.
Hell yes.
It's been almost 40 years of WrestleMania.
Yeah, ain't that crazy?
Yeah. First WrestleMania was 1985, and yeah, next year it'll be fucking
40 years.
40 years since the first WrestleMania.
That's trippy. So, what'd you think of the trailer?
It was cool.
Yeah, I liked it.
I like the fact that they're putting in, a lot of the current, some of the current stars that's going on today, and
yeah,
it just looked really cool. Like the graphics look really cool.
Right. They didn't really show off any gameplay, like any wrestling. I'm sure that's going to come with. They'll probably do another trailer, or they'll show something off. With I would say within a few weeks or a month. Yeah. It's crazy, and this game is coming out pretty soon. March, which is awesome. From what I'm reading here, it says March 8th. You can get the game, but the deluxe edition, it says March 5th. From what I'm reading off the GameStop page here, which is pretty cool. That's just like for the past few years, they've been doing a really good job.
Yeah,
with the games.
Basically, WWE 12. From then on, their games are just been getting better and better and better.
Right. Certain ones were pretty bad. Like I've heard a lot of bad on 2K20, because there's a lot of bugs and shit. And it's hard to pump out a good game when you're pumping them out once a year. You need more time.
Yeah, you need to, exactly.
You need at least 2 years. That way you can get all that bullshit, like bugs and all that worked out beforehand. Otherwise, you got to fix those in updated patches, which take up a lot of hard drive space. And it's just like, what the fuck.
You think about us growing up, the wrestling games we had, and in comparison to the way wrestling games are now, it's like
big difference in graphics.
It's like you play a WWE game now, you feel like you're actually watching
right. You're watching a wrestling match.
That you're controlling.
It's going to get there to the point where it's almost like dead, like 100% dead on.
It's going to look so realistic. It's almost like a way even the movie Gamer, where you can control actual
right.
people. It might actually be like that.
Yeah, you never know. But we're going to take a look here. The covers. We're going to go over the covers here too. Now the trailer looks cool, but these covers look awesome. Here's the funny thing. On the normal cover, it has Cody Rhodes, right?
Yep.
And here's the funny thing. Me and my buddy Joey over at Wrestling Rampage, a year ago, when we first found out about the cover of 2K23, they had John Cena. And I wouldn't say I was pissed off, but I was like, what the fuck? John Cena again? It's like, why are you putting him on the cover when there's a lot of wrestlers, that never got a cover?
Yeah, and he was pretty much retired at that point.
Well, not only that, he was already on, I believe, 2K15. So, and I talked to my buddy Joey about this, and I said, they should have put Cody Rhodes, because Cody Rhodes had kind of just came back into the WWE around that time, I believe. And I said, Cody Rhodes should be on the cover, and he agreed. And it's funny because I was, having that conversation with him a year ago, and here it is a year later, and they put Cody Rhodes on the cover, which is cool. And then not only that, we got a deluxe edition, which I think is probably the best looking cover because we got 2 women wrestlers on that fucking cover.
Yeah, Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley, who right now are like the 2 top girls right now in wrestling.
Right. And I don't know much about them because I don't keep up with today's wrestling, but that is a sweet cover, man. I'm telling you. Yeah. And then for a third cover, they got the 40 years of WrestleMania, which is awesome because they got a bunch of old school wrestlers, from the 80s on up till now on that cover.
Yeah, like Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, they got also Andre the Giant, Bret Hart, and they got Ric Flair's daughter on there.
Charlotte.
Yeah, so, but here's the thing. This 40 years of WrestleMania, I believe it's a PC, it says PC Steam edition, and I'm not seeing it anywhere for consoles. So I'm guessing that's exclusive to the PC Steam, and I'm not sure what's all added into it, but the fucking price is pretty high. It's $120.
Damn. Yeah. For that fucking video game.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I'm gonna guess it has a lot of cool shit, plus all the future DLC in it and all that.
It must have something special if they want that damn much for it.
Because the normal game itself is $60 if you get it for the Xbox One and PS4. Now the Xbox Series X and PS5 they want $70, and then as far as the price for the deluxe edition, it is $100 across the board for all systems. But yeah, I'm not seeing where this 2K24 40 years of WrestleMania for consoles. I think it's just for the PC.
Yeah.
Now I could be wrong about that, but that's just what I'm seeing from this page on GameStop's page.
Yeah. Dude, what happened to the good old days when you go to the store and get a video game for $20?
Well, you can get one for $20. You just got to wait a little while.
I'm talking about way back in the day, our younger days.
Yeah, sometimes games.
Video games would come out and be like, $20. Oh man, it's like now it's like gone all the way up to $60 for a damn game.
Well, even back in the day, like N64 games were $60, $70 when they first came out.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. But let me click on this deluxe edition so that I can go over what's all in the deluxe edition that costs an extra $40. That is a cool cover, though. You got one of the wrestlers on one side, and you got the other one on the right side. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. I almost want to get the deluxe edition, man, because that's a sweet cover.
Yeah, and what's cool? It's 2 new wrestlers on the cover. It ain't the same. Like Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar.
Right, or not just that. We got women wrestlers finally on the cover, because that rarely happens.
When's the last time you had 2 women on the cover of WWE?
I don't think we've ever had just an all-women's WWE cover for a game, where it's all women and no men. And they bust their asses off, too, so they should be on the fucking cover. But anyways, the deluxe edition includes, let's see, bonus pack featuring gold My Faction cards and some alternate outfits for Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. We got a Nightmare Family pack featuring Cody Rhodes. Okay. Oh, this is cool. This I like. What I'm about to read off. We got a vintage 1976 Dusty Rhodes and superstar Billy Graham.
They're basically talking about when those 2 were like in their fucking prime.
Yeah, right. That's cool. So we got old school looking Dusty Rhodes and superstar Billy Graham, along with a Stardust outfit,
Stardust.
or wrestler, I should say.
Yeah, that was Cody Rhodes' fucking gimmick. Yeah. That's why he wound up leaving WWE, because they stuck him with that dumbass Stardust gimmick, and he didn't want to do it. And he wanted to go back to simply being Cody Rhodes, and they're like, no, you got to keep being Stardust. He's like, well, screw this.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else they got here? They got a Dusty Rhodes 76 My Faction card. Cody Rhodes action figure. They got also season pass featuring 5 post-launch DLC character packs. That's cool. They always do stuff like that. I miss the good old days, where they used to add on like a bonus disc where you had like behind the scenes interviews and shit like that. Or an older game like Mortal Kombat used to have a bonus disc where they had, I wish they would bring something like that back on these deluxe editions, because I would fucking buy them in a heartbeat if they did.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'd say fuck it, I'll pay the $100. But yeah, this is pretty cool. The game looks cool, just like last year's and the year before. Yeah. It's coming out here pretty quickly, and I hope it does well. I'm definitely going to pick it up. I just don't. I'm probably going to wait till the regular edition drops down to like $30 or something like that. I am debating though on this deluxe edition.
Well, that's all you, buddy.
It's all me. It's $100. Damn. But I rarely pay full price for games, but this almost feels worth it to me because I do love the cover.
Yeah.
And I do like all the the DLC stuff is pretty cool. You get the 5 post-launch DLC character packs plus the vintage of Dusty Rhodes and superstar Billy Graham, Stardust.
If you will, baby.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, it's weird because the trailer just came out and boom, the game's coming out like 2 months later. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. I was thinking maybe it would come out, a little later, but no, man. I guess they're ready to go.
they want to get that shit out, man.
Get it out there.
Make that money.
Yes, sell those copies. But yeah, I'm not so sure on the 40 Years of WrestleMania cover. I'm guessing that's a PC exclusive thing. For 120, I don't know as of right now. This is just what it's showing, like I said, on the GameStop page. It doesn't show it for the consoles, but it doesn't really matter because either way, all the covers look great, and the game looks cool, and I can't wait to see some fucking gameplay, man. And later on this year, I'll probably pick the game up at some point. So, any last thoughts before we wrap this one up?
Just hey, nothing else to say, man.
Oh yeah. Do you like all the covers on these? Because they do look pretty cool.
Yeah, they all look badass.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I like it because it's different. You don't have the same wrestlers you've been having for years on covers, like.
Right. Well, every year they usually just put one wrestler.
Yeah.
It gets kind of annoying. I'd like to see a couple wrestlers on the cover, and I've always said, why? How come they're not putting women wrestlers on these covers?
Yeah.
So here in this deluxe edition, it's nothing but women, which I'm like, well, finally, you're doing something a little different, which is good. That's how I would do it. I'd slap on a bunch of fucking wrestlers.
Hell yeah, I'd put the whole have the cover just be the entire fucking roster.
Yeah, well, that would probably be hard to do.
Why not, man?
Well, there's hundreds and hundreds of wrestlers. You'd have to put a whole bunch on the front and then put a whole bunch on the back.
Yeah,
something like that.
You'd be like your top, you go through your roster and get the top 30 wrestlers. And,
something like that would be cool.
And there's your damn cover,
Yeah, right, and do it in a cool way. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed so far. I can't wait to see some gameplay, and I bet this is going to be kick-ass. It's going to sell well, you know. I'm sure of that. So, anyways,
I mean, all WWE games always seem like they sell pretty good,
right? Until they, fuck up at times. Where, like I said, 2K20 was kind of a disaster.
Yeah.
So, but at least now they've been, coming around the last few years and doing things right, and this looks great so far. I'm pretty impressed. And yeah, so anyways, not much else to say for now, but we're gonna wrap it up, and
we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Yes, we'll catch y'all next time. We're out of here, and have a good one.